Hello and welcome to this Technic Force tutorial. In this video we're going to discuss the new upsell feature in Cloudfunnels. Starting in version 4.2, we've rolled out a few new features including auto-linking and upsell features. If you're not sure of your Cloudfunnels version, just go to Settings in the sidebar, and under the General Settings tab you'll see your current version. If you're at 4.2 or higher, then you have access to the new auto-linking and upsell features. If you're below 4.2, go ahead and update your Cloudfunnels. Now, some of the features that we're going to be discussing in the upsell tutorial build on concepts that we already discussed in another tutorial. So if you go to your Cloudfunnels membership page and look under the tutorials tab, you can review the tutorials on sales, and this will give you the foundation that you need to be able to work on the upselling feature. So let's go back into our Cloudfunnels editor, and let's go into Funnels and Sites. And we'll create a new funnel here, and we'll call this one Upsell Tutorial. And we'll choose a sales funnel for this, and create. And it's important that you do choose a sales funnel because upselling is a practice that only takes place on a sales funnel. So here Cloudfunnels has built a default sales structure for us. So I'm just going to go ahead and select templates for each of these to fill out our funnel. And it will take me just a couple of minutes, so I'll meet you back here in just a minute. Okay, so I've selected templates for each of our existing sales funnel pages so far. I've skipped opt-in because we're not going to use an opt-in page, but I'm not going to bother deleting this. I'll just leave it there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to select a few new pages. So let's select new page, and we'll give our first page a name. We'll call this one OTO 1, and we'll add that. And then we'll create another page called OTO 2 and add that. Then we'll create OTO 3 and add that. And then finally we'll create one more and we'll call this one Checkout and add that. Now we're going to take all of these 4 pages and we're going to insert them into our sales funnel between order form and confirmation page. So to do that, we just grab each page and hover it above the page that we want to insert above, in this case confirmation page, and then drop, and it inserts above the confirmation page. So again, we'll take this one, cover confirmation page and drop, take this one, cover confirmation page and drop, and cover confirmation page and drop. Okay. Now what we have to do is we have to assign page categories. So let's start with OTO 1 and we'll go to page settings. And here, under the page categories, you'll see that new in version 4.2, we have a couple of new page categories added, OTO and Checkout. And as you can guess, the OTO page is going to be called an OTO page category. So we'll select that and save our settings. And then we'll go back, and OTO 2, we'll do the same thing, page settings, page category, OTO, and save settings. And go back, and OTO 3, page settings, page category, OTO, save settings, go back, and checkout, page settings, page category, and this time for the checkout page we're going to select checkout, and save settings, and go back. Okay, so our page categories are now configured, and the reason that's important is because now when we select Choose Template, Cloudfunnels knows that it's dealing with a category OTO, so it'll only provide the OTO page templates for us. If we wanted to override this suggestion, we could, for example, type sales here, and this will show us all of the Cloudfunnels templates for all sales themes. And we could choose these if we wanted to. And within these, we should see our OTO pages. Here they are, OTO page 1 and 2. And we can select these here as well. So we'll go ahead and we'll select number 2. And there's our template for OTO 1. And you'll notice there was some loading gears icons in the preview pane just before it loaded the template. If you need to do any reordering here within your funnel, like say you want to switch number 2 and number 3, make sure that the loading gears are not actually loading when you change your funnel order. If the gears are loading and you do make changes like that, it's possible that it could break the template and you would have to reinstall the template again. The same also applies to choosing a different template, saving settings, etc. So please just wait a quick moment until the loading gears are finished. So let's do the same thing for OTO2. We'll choose a template and we'll stick with the same template again. And we'll do the same thing for number 3. Choose a template. And just for something different, let's choose page number 1. And lastly, for checkout, we'll choose a template for that. And again, Cloudfunnels recognizes this page category as a checkout page, so we can choose from the checkout pages here. And again, this is a specialty page now. Even though you could override this and call up all of the sales templates as well, the checkout page will only work with a checkout page template. So it's important to stick with the page templates, or you could build one from scratch if you wanted to. So we're just going to stick with a template for now. And there we go. Our entire funnel has templates now. Now, before we can go ahead and fill out our OTO pages, we need to have our products properly set up. So let's go to the Products tab here. And we can see we've got a couple of products set up here already. We've got a main product, an OTO1, and an OTO2. So the main product is selling for 20, the OTO1 for 10, the OTO2 for 30. Let's create one more OTO product. We'll call this one OTO3. And we'll give this one a price of only $5. This one will be a downsell. Oh, we need to provide a product ID number. So in this case, let's call this one SKU number 0004 and save. Okay, so here are our 4 products, our main product and OTO1, 2, and 3 with product IDs 0001, 2, 3, and 4. And then next what we have to do is open up our main product, and we'll go ahead and edit this product detail. And down below, we have a section for sub-products, and this would be any products that would be automatically added to our order. So if we were to add, for example, the downsell that we just created, it was $5. If we added that to sub-products, it means if they bought this for $20, an additional product for $5 would be automatically added. So we don't want to do that here. What we want instead is an optional product. So you can see here that we already have optional products of OTO1 and OTO2. So we're going to add OTO3 as an optional product. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and save and close. Okay. So now we can head back to our funnel and go back to Upsell Tutorial and edit that funnel. Okay, so just to clean up our space here, I've decided I'm going to remove this opt-in page. We're not using an opt-in page anyways. So long as it's blank, it won't be regarded by Cloudfunnels anyway. It will be automatically skipped. But I'm just going to right-click on this and I'm going to delete that opt-in page because it's just taking up space here and we don't need that. Okay, so that cleans up our funnel here. So now we can see that we're starting with the sales page. And when the client clicks the Buy Now button, it will take them to the order form where they can fill out their information. But before it takes them to the confirmation page, it's going to send them first to our OTO1 offer. So let's open up our OTO1 offer and let's edit this existing page. Okay, so now we're going to want to edit this entire page with our own sales copy and value proposition to promote our product. But here we'll find the Buy Now button. In this case, it says, yes, I want this deal. So we'll go ahead and we'll select that button. And we mentioned that as part of the new version of 4.2, we've got also the auto linking feature. We're going to be using that extensively for these OTOs here. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a link. So we're going to activate the auto linking and select yes. And then we can choose to open this in a new tab or the same tab, but we want to keep people within the funnel in this case. So let's choose the same tab. And we've seen in another tutorial how we can use this field for creating a hyperlink to another website. But because we're creating an OTO link, we're just going to skip this field for now. Okay, so skip this section here. And for OTO Link, instead of no, we're going to select yes, and we're going to specify a type. So there's a few different OTO types that we can have here, and this is an OTO product link. So select OTO product link, and then we can enter the OTO product ID. So go back to Cloudfunnels, and we're editing the OTO1 product here. So let's go back to our products page. And OTO1 had a product ID of 0002. So let's go back to our page editor and we'll enter that ID number here, 0002. Now we need to provide the next OTO link. So let's go back to Cloudfunnels. And I'll open Funnels and Sites in a new tab just so we can keep our products page open here. And we'll go back to Upsell tutorial. Now OTO2 is where we want to go to with the next link here. So OTO1 is going to feed into OTO2. So let's select OTO2 and then select Page Settings. And here is the page URL for OTO2. So we can click this icon here to copy to clipboard. Now we can go back to our page editor and we can enter the OTO2 URL in the next OTO link field. And again, once we've customized the rest of our sales copy, we can go ahead and save changes. And once the changes are saved, we can head back to Cloudfunnels. And we will exit the page settings here for OTO2, because next what we want to do is we want to edit the OTO2 page template. So we're going to click Edit Existing Page. And we use the same template for OTO1 and OTO2, so here we'll just find the Buy Now button. And same thing, scroll down, and under the auto linking, we're going to activate the auto linking by selecting Yes, Create Link. Create the link in the same tab. We'll skip the URL because this is an OTO link. We'll specify the OTO link is an OTO product link. And the OTO product ID for this one, we'll head back to Cloudfunnels, and I saved that tab in a separate tab, but here under products, we have OTO2 is product ID 0003. So head back to that page editor, and here under OTO product ID 0003. And now we need the next OTO link. So back to Cloudfunnels, here I have Funnels and Sites under a different tab. Here's OTO3, we'll select that, and look under the page settings, and here is the URL for OTO3. So click this icon to copy to clipboard. Go back to the page editor and paste that into the next OTO link. And here we have OTO3 URL. And again, we'll customize the rest of our sales copy and save changes. And once the changes are saved, we can head back to Cloudfunnels again. And we'll exit the page settings here. And now for OTO3, we will edit the existing template. Okay, so we chose a different template for OTO3, but here's the button. I guess it says Start Now. We might change this to Buy Now or something like that. But anyways, we'll select that button. And then here under the Content Properties, we'll scroll down until we find Auto Linking. And here we're going to select Yes to turn this into a link. And we're going to keep this in the same tab again. And this is an OTO link, so we're going to skip the URL. And for the OTO link type, we are going to select Product Link. And for the product ID for OTO3, let's head back to Cloudfunnels and look at our Products tab. And OTO3 is product ID 0004. So we'll head back to the page editor and enter that product ID here. And for the next OTO link, we don't have any other OTOs. So we have a choice. We could leave this blank, and Cloudfunnels will know to automatically forward to the next page in our funnel. And in this case, if we look at our Funnels tab, the next page will be Checkout. However, as a best practice, especially when you have several OTOs happening within the same funnel, it's a good idea to specify the checkout directly. So let's go ahead and select Checkout and click Page Settings. And here is the checkout URL. Let's go ahead and copy that to clipboard. Then we'll go back to our page editor and let's enter the checkout link here. Here's the checkout URL. And let's hard code that here into the next OTO link so that there's no misunderstanding. Cloudfunnels knows exactly where to send the buyer after they have chosen to purchase this OTO. Okay, so and again, we'll want to fill this all out with our custom sales copy and save settings. But before we go, there is one more feature that we might want to update on this. So let's scroll down to the bottom, and most OTO pages are going to have some sort of an escape button here that says, no thanks, just bring me to the checkout page. So let's go ahead and let's click on that no thanks button. And let's see how that one works. So when we click on that no thanks button, okay, here we are in the general content properties pane. We'll scroll down to the bottom, and under auto linking, we're going to turn this into an auto link. So let's go ahead and select yes for create link. And again, we'll keep this in the same tab. We don't want to confuse the customer by taking them out of our funnel. And this is still considered an OTO link. So we're going to skip the URL. And for OTO link this time, instead of selecting product link, this time we're going to select exit link, OTO exit link. And because we're going to be exiting the OTO cycle, we do not need to provide an OTO product ID or a next OTO link. Cloudfunnels will know that we're exiting the OTO cycle, and it will take us to the next appropriate page in the funnel. So once we've done that, we can go ahead and save our changes again. Now, anytime you have a OTO exit link, it's a good idea to feature a downsell right next to it. This gives the customer a chance to buy in maybe at a lower price point rather than just exiting the loop entirely. So let's go ahead and let's turn this one into a $1 a month option. And then that way, when the customer goes to click the no thanks button, they have one last very low buy-in, very tempting offer to tempt them to buy into your mailing list and ecosystem. This is referred to as a downsell. You can use this to convert customers who maybe were about to exit anyways and convert them into a light package or a trial customer of some sort. And even if it's not a profit center for you, it does introduce your customer to that product. So to set that up, you'll need to configure the button here, which means we're going to need a new product ID. So we'll go back to Cloudfunnels, and we'll go back to our products tab, and we'll create a new product here, and we'll call this one Downsell. And we'll set a price of $1, and we'll give it a product ID of 0005. And save that. And then under main product, we will add that as an optional product and save. Now we can go back to our page editor and create the auto link here. Yes, same tab, OTO link, product ID 0005. And then we can head back to Cloudfunnels. So let's go back to our funnel editor, and we're in a page editor here. So we'll go back. Now let's select our checkout page, and we'll edit that existing page. Okay, so here on the checkout page, we see a few shortcodes that are being used. We might not have encountered some of these before. So let's head back to the Cloudfunnels page, and let's look at the Help tab here. I'll just open that in a new tab. And in other tutorials, we've talked about product templating in emails and membership areas, and items like product ID within the curly brackets will recall the product ID or product title, product URL, depending on what the shortcode is. But within the checkout page, we have some specific templates for that. So here for product templating on checkout page, let's open that. And we'll see here that we have shortcodes for shipping charge, tax amount, subtotal price, total price, and payment currency. These shortcode variables are only valid on the checkout page. So let's go back to our page editor, and we'll see here that on the checkout page, it's going to display the customer's total price and their payment currency. Down below, it'll display the subtotal price in the payment currency, along with tax and shipping charges. And below that, we see here products within curly brackets ended by /products in curly brackets. And this is a product loop. So again, if we go back to our help page and we take a look at product templating, if we scroll down, we'll see here how product loops work. Anytime we have the word products within curly brackets ended by a /products within curly brackets, we can enter a variety of product variables within this product loop, and this will be repeated for each product in the customer's cart. So going back to the page editor, we can see that here's the product loop starting, product loop finishing, and everything within this product loop will be repeated for every product. So for example, if the customer bought every product that we offered them, we would see here product ID would be 0001, followed by the product title would be main product, and then the price and currency of that product. And then underneath that, we would see the product for OTO1, followed by OTO2 and OTO3. So this data will loop and repeat for every product in the cart. Now here in the templates, it's all done for us. But if you're going to try to build a checkout page on your own, then this is very important to know. Cloudfunnels also features an even easier way of creating a product loop. If you select the container that you want the product loop to occur in, you can then go to the Content Properties pane here, and under CF Loop, you can select Products, and that will convert this container into a product loop. It's a little bit more reliable than printing out the products and /products manually because it avoids any opportunity for typos or formatting errors. Another interesting feature here on the checkout cart is the Remove Item button here. So if we select that, we can see the properties for it here in the side pane. And because they're going to be removing this item and we don't know which item it is, okay, it's specific to whichever product ID this is here within their product loop. So for the remove item, let's go down to the bottom and we'll select auto linking, and we're going to create an auto link out of this, and it's going to be in the same tab, and we're going to skip a URL because this is considered an OTO link. And here the OTO link type is the final link type here. It's OTO product removal link, and it's specific only to the checkout page. So we can go ahead and select that OTO link here. And for the product ID, because we don't know what the product ID is going to be, what we're going to do is we're going to copy this short code here. So curly brackets product.id. Oh, and it looks like I clicked wrong. My OTO link disappeared. Here we go. I got to make sure that that's OTO product removal link is selected properly. Okay, there we go. And now when the user clicks this button here, remove item, it will refer to our specification product ID, and it will remove this product ID from their cart. Now this can be used for all of the OTO products, however, it will not work for the main product. Because the OTOs are all add-ons, they have to purchase the main product. They can only remove the optional purchases, not the main primary purchase. Now let's take a look at the process payment button. Let's select that, and we'll take a look here in the properties pane. And here we can see that the name is confirm checkout, and down in the input name, we have to select confirm checkout. Now again, in the template, this is all taken care of for us, but if you're building this on your own, then this is important to know. And the button type is submit. Now the button itself is actually embedded within a form. So if we hover just outside of the edge of the button, we'll see that a form highlights, a form container. So here's the button, and here's the form container. Next, we have to select the form container. So here, now that we're looking at the form, let's go back to the Content Properties pane. And for the form method, this should be post. And again, on the template, this is done for us automatically, but if you're building it yourself, then you have to customize this method to post. And once we've made those settings changes, we can go ahead and save our settings. And once we've made those changes, the process payment button will take the customer to the payment page. Okay, so that's all of our OTO pages configured now. Now we did skip a couple of preliminary steps with our sales page. So to test the whole thing out, let's open up our sales page quickly here, and let's just configure our sales page. We need to link our Buy Now button to our order form. So let's go back to the funnel editor and select order form, go to page settings, and get the order form URL. Copy to clipboard. And you'll recall from the previous tutorial that if we have several products for sale on our sales page, we might have several order forms, one for each product. So in this sales page, we only have one product, so we only have one order form. So let's go back to our page editor. We'll select our Buy Now button. And because this Buy Now button is a link element already, we could use auto linking here if we chose to, but instead I'm just going to paste that order form URL here into the link URL and then go ahead and save changes. And once that's done, we can go back to our funnel editor And I can see in the order form that there's a variety of fields required here. So let's just make this demo video a little bit faster by going in here and removing a few of those options. Okay, there. I just deleted all the address fields from the order form. We don't need that for this tutorial to just speed things up a little bit. And to complete our order form setup, let's select order form and go to page settings. And we'll scroll down here and we'll select a product for the main product order form. So there we go. Select number 1 for the main product. And then we need to select a payment method. So we've already set up a PayPal sandbox for payment method here. So we'll select that and then save our settings. Now we can exit the page setup and we can open our funnel in a new tab and run through. So here we see the sales page. So we'll go ahead and order the main product. And that brings us to the order form. So we'll just put in a test name here. And email, we'll just put in a test email. And for phone number, just put in a test phone number. Accept the terms and conditions. And we haven't linked any optional products on this order form, but we'll see the OTO next anyway. So let's go to next. And there we can see that the funnel has taken us directly to the OTO 1 page. So here we are for OTO 1. Yes, we want this deal. So that adds OTO 1 to our cart. And then that brings us to OTO 2. So yes, we want the OTO 2. And that brings us to OTO 3. So we could either add OTO 3 to our cart, or since we set up the exit button at the bottom here, we can scroll down and let's exit the OTO cycle here. No thanks, let's just go straight to the checkout page. And now here we are on the checkout page, and we can see here is our product loop and all of our various checkout page short codes have decoded to the dollar amount for subtotal, tax, and shipping in US dollars. And here is the product loop with our main product, OTO 1 and OTO 2. And we know that we did not choose to purchase OTO 3. And let's just go ahead and test our remove item button here. We'll try removing OTO 2. And that removes that item from our cart. So now we'll check out with just the main product and OTO 1. So we'll go ahead and process payment. And that takes us to our set payment method. And that's how easy it is now to integrate upsell OTO products and downsell products in Cloudfunnels. I hope you found this tutorial useful. Thanks very much for watching.